everyone! Today is my first day not working. I did want to start vlogging now that you've seen my news because I want to let you guys know that I'm still me. I'm in a good state of mind now, much better than I have been for a very long time. And although I'm terrified still and scared about the future, I'm mostly excited. I know if I wanted to go back into the financial services industry, I definitely can, but for now I just want to see what happens and just play it by ear for a year or so. I'm planning to take the rest of this year off, and I'm hoping to take 2019 off as well. I will be working part-time here and there or contract type work. I picked up a project for this fall, so I will have a little bit of income coming in, and as well, of course, I have my investments and all of that pay dividends and interest. I know the last video was probably very different from what I typically post. It was a little more on the emotional side, but I am perfectly happy with my decision. I don't regret any of my decisions from my past. Everything that's happened in my life has gotten me to this point, and there are so many things that I'm grateful for and so many things that make me happy that I'm very excited to see what happens next. I know I'm going to go through ups and downs. It's not going to be, you know, beautiful and perfect the entire way through, but that's part of the journey, and I want to be able to appreciate the inevitable sadness that always comes and goes in life, as well as all the happy times and all the fun times. That being said, I am going to produce content every day. It's not going to be via vlogging. I did toy with the idea of doing a daily vlog, but I thought it would be a bit too much. Not only is it a lot of work, but I didn't think I would have enough to say for a daily vlog, and I wasn't sure how long I would be able to keep it up. Instead, I do plan to be producing daily content on my blog. I'm very excited to pick that up again. It has been a long time since I've vlogged, I think over a year. And I've rediscovered photography now that my vlogging camera is kaput, so I'd like to share more in that manner. And I'm still going to be doing videos, of course, vlogs as well as regular videos, but I want to put a little more of a creative spin on those and film a lot of the things that have been on my list to film for a very long time. I am super duper excited, but also very hungry, so I'm going to be making breakfast. I'd like to eat a little bit healthier now that I'm off, and I'm still doing egg boxing, by the way. We had a champion of 25 rounds, but that egg has unfortunately been eaten already, so now we're starting at 1. Whenever I make eggs, I like to make a little bit for Lulu as well because she loves scrambled eggs, but I do it in the microwave, so I'm just going to beat this a little bit. I put a little bit of water in the eggs as well. This is a little trick that I learned from my friend, and it helps to make the eggs nice and fluffy. I'm going to reserve a little bit for Lulu before I add in the salt. The reason I wanted to start vlogging in the kitchen today is because I plan to spend a lot of time in here when I'm off. I want to experiment with a lot of different recipes. I'm going to have time to do a lot of cooking. So I'm just going to microwave this little bit of egg for Lulu. And now that her bit is done, I'm just going to salt the eggs for myself, and I just put in a couple pinches. Lulu's egg is ready. It just looks like this. I'm gonna let it cool, and usually I give her her egg once I'm done making and eating my breakfast. I've got a pan heating in the background here, and I'm gonna spray a little bit of olive oil spray. The pan's a little bit on the hot side because I've been talking to you guys for a while. I'm thinking today I'm gonna do a spinach salad, a simple spinach salad, because there's a dressing that I've been making that I really like. So instead of sauteing the spinach, I'm gonna do a little side salad. Haven't finished the why I quit my job video as of this moment that I'm talking to you guys. I plan to finish it today. I need to record a few more audio clips as well as a few more video clips, but I'm hoping to have that done definitely by today so I can post it. I really want to post that video today. I didn't mean to leave you guys hanging whatsoever, but I also didn't want the news to come as a complete surprise. I'm sorry that I teased this announcement so long ago and some of you guys were guessing and such. I really didn't mean to do that, but I tried to reply to comments not revealing the news because I hadn't left the company yet. I think you guys have seen the evolution of my channel go from a lot of shopping to a lot of decluttering. So hopefully for those of you guys, it's really hard to talk and cook and continue looking at the camera, but hopefully for those of you guys who have been following along with my channel, you know that I'm not really that much about shopping anymore, and I've hinted about not really wanting to go out to fancy restaurants anymore or do any of these really extravagant trips. I want to just keep things simple, and part of that is because of the income situation, but the other part of it is that I'm, like I said in my getting ready video, I'm really tired of spending a lot of money. I'm more about value now and about more simple experiences. Hopefully you guys will like that change to my channel, and that you won't miss kind of the fancy dinners and such that I used to show a lot. I'm still going to be trying new eateries, but they're going to be most likely more affordable, but still maintaining that deliciousness that I seek. That being said, hubby and I still do want to treat ourselves every once in a while. We plan to go out for a nice dinner once a month. In September, we're going to be going to KARE back, and that will be to celebrate my newfound freedom, as well as being our monthly nice fancy date night. Okay, so the eggs are all done. I love eggs because they are so quick and easy. Coming from a Chinese family and with more conservative parents in general, I think it's going to be really tough for a lot of people to understand my decision, but please know that it was well thought out. I am very conservative, risk averse. This decision took me a long time to make, and it's still risky, of course, but I have tried to set myself up for success. I have money saved up for way more than a year of not working. I also have a lot of friends in the industry, so if I did need a job and needed to go somewhere to make a steady 9-to-5 income again, I do have contacts that I could reach out to. I've got some little sources of income here and there, so I really have thought this through. This wasn't a rash decision by any means, and for friends who know me, they know I've been struggling with this for many years. I have been thinking about retirement, although this isn't really a retirement per se, but I've been thinking about retiring early or having some form of retirement for quite a few years now. I'm going to check with my friend, but I've had this early retirement mentality since at least 2004 and possibly before that, but I'm going to check with her to see if this person that we met on a trip together was the catalyst or if he was just reinforcement. My friend and I took a 6-week trip to France in 2004, and on this trip we met a gentleman. He was from Germany and he was also in France for a languages program like we were, but he had plans to retire at, I think it was the age of 35. I certainly don't think I thought 35 would be attainable ever, but that number stuck with me, and my friend and I talk about it all the time. Of course, I want to say that retirement does not mean to me just sitting around and doing nothing and working on personal projects and having little income generation here and there. So maybe it's not the same sense of retirement as what most people would think, but for me, I think it's important that you still have interests outside of doing nothing. Still have interaction with people and still have kind of somewhere to go during the day. Get outside, go for a walk, or do some exercise. That is really important to me. So my year off is not going to be sitting at home and doing nothing. I think you guys would know that if you watch my videos, but I just want to make it crystal clear that I plan to be really productive and to pull my weight, because my husband is the sole income earner now for the most part, but I plan to do pretty much all of the cooking and cleaning. He will still help out from time to time. I plan to do all of that as well as my side pursuits, so I'm not gonna let those types of things fall by the wayside, and I definitely don't plan to like mooch off my husband. So anyway, let me get this salad started. So this salad dressing is super easy. It's olive oil, vinegar, and mustard in equal parts. I'm gonna put my ingredients in this bowl here. Would you like to see this? I'll do 1 teaspoon of each. That should be enough for a side salad. Oh, this stuff smells so good. So this is the mustard. It's a little bit spicy, a little bit sweet, a little bit smoky. It is just the perfect mustard. A lot of recipes say to use wine vinegar, but I'm just gonna use this apple cider vinegar because we have it. So we'll just again do 1 teaspoon. And then finally, I'm just gonna be adding 1 teaspoon of this olive oil from Trader Joe's. And then I'm gonna be adding a couple handfuls of spinach. I'm gonna toss this in the bowl just to get the leaves all coated. I'll keep the rest in a bowl beside me and I'll just add to it as I'm eating. So here is my very healthy breakfast. I woke up at around 7 today and it's already 10:30 now, so I'm very excited to eat. I've already finished most of my tea, unfortunately, and I'm trying to cut back a little bit on caffeine just so I don't get those caffeine withdrawal headaches if I ever forget. Good. I can't believe I actually enjoy salad now. I never used to, so this is amazing to me. Eggs are perfect, so fluffy. Nicely salted, a little bit cold, but it's okay. Love talking to you guys. I'm really lucky that the people in my life are so supportive, especially my husband. He has known for a long time that I wanted to make a change. He never said whether I should or shouldn't do it. He just kind of let me go through the process and decide for myself. And when he knew that I had made a decision, he was very supportive, and he said that he wants me to be happy. I think he could see that I was unhappy at work, but he didn't want to be the person who swayed my decision to quit because he wanted it to be my decision, I think. He's always kind of that way, just strong, silent type, very stable, very stoic, but you know that he is supportive. So that was really special to me. I appreciated that so much. And then my friends were such good sounding boards. They were probably so sick of hearing me talk about it. So I'm very grateful to them for just being there and understanding. They were surprised that I did it, but they knew it was coming. I think they were surprised because I was talking about it for so long and not doing anything about it. And when I finally made the decision and did it and then told them, they were all very supportive. We've been doing a lot of simple dinners, pizza type dinners, or inexpensive dinners, and it's been just as good. I met my friend the other night. We went to Assembly Chef's Hall and I ended up getting the truffle fried rice and a taco from Bar Reina, and it was so delicious and cheap. Not dirt cheap, I mean, for the amount of food that I got, it wasn't that cheap, but compared to going to a sit-down restaurant, the food was tasty. It satiated me without me feeling too full. I didn't overdo it. And we sat outside and just had a really nice conversation. We enjoyed the weather until it started raining, and it was just a really nice, simple evening, and delicious too. So I'm excited to have a few more of those types of experiences. Fancy meals are nice too, and that I think will always be something that I'd like to do on maybe a special occasion. But even before I did the Eat at Home challenge, I was talking about hubby and I going to nice dinners too often. It was becoming too much of a regularity. It wasn't special anymore. And doing the Eat at Home challenge made it special again. So now I'm able to appreciate going to a nice dinner every once in a while instead of all the time. And I think I derive so much more value from it now that I don't do it all the time, now that my life isn't saturated with it. I take more care in picking a restaurant, making sure the menu will appeal to both of us. I do more research about the types of things I want to order because I know I'm not going to go back there again for a while. There's so many restaurants to try. And then you enjoy the atmosphere a little bit more. You enjoy each moment a little bit more. It's just been really interesting to see this transition in mindset for me. I find it really hard to talk and eat at the same time. I'm really nervous and excited to see your feedback on my video on why I quit my job. I'm just curious as to what you guys will think. A lot of the work stuff I've kept to myself over the years. You guys know I don't really talk about career. My goal setting never involves career. So yeah, this is a different side that I'm showing. Still part of me, but I'm finally revealing aspects about it that maybe I didn't feel so comfortable before revealing. So now I feel like I can be myself a little bit more, and I'm excited about that as well. This will keep me full for about 3 hours maybe. I think I'll be able to make it until dinner time because I'm going to be going out and doing a bunch of stuff today. I still am going to be trying to intermittent fast, but I don't want to put a whole lot of rules on my time off because the beauty of not having a full-time job or full-time school is that I can be a little bit more flexible with my schedule. That's something I'm going to be trying to learn over the next year or so, just to not plan things out so much and just going with the flow a bit and seeing where life takes me rather than planning out vacation 6 to 8 months in advance. Sometimes I find when I plan things out a little bit too far, by the time that date arrives, I've changed a little bit and I no longer feel like doing a certain thing. For example, the New York trip, we planned that so far in advance and we had booked all of these nice restaurants so far in advance, and by the time that day came, hubby and I just wanted something simple and not go to the fancy restaurants, but we had put in our credit card information and they have cancellation fees beyond a certain date, so we couldn't cancel, and we knew we didn't really want to go, but we still went. We still had a good time, but I just don't want to lock myself into things so far in advance anymore. I just want to kind of play it by ear. I think this vlog has gone on long enough. Finish up my breakfast and then I'll take you guys around with me. I'm going to one event today. That's the other thing I'm excited about, is going to different events now that I'll be off. I'm going to a design showroom. It's an international company, but they've opened their first showroom or store in Toronto. So I'm excited to check that out and see what goodies they have on offer. I'm not in the market for anything right now, but I want to take a look.